Happy morning, children. Today we are discussing about the remaining phylums occur in the invertebrata. So, in that invertebrata, this remaining means up to phylum Echinodermata only. The Hemichordata having the features of both chordata, vertebrata as well as the invertebrata. Vertebrata means chordata. So having the both the features, so only it is called as a hemichordata. Okay, the Annelida, phylum Arthropoda, phylum Mollusca, phylum Echinodermata. The first one is called as a phylum Annelida. Annelida means earthworm is the best example for the annelids. I hope you are most of the students see the saw the earthworm in the soil. It is called as a farmer's friend because it increases the fertility of the soil. How means it digests the soil and make the soil as a humus, a soft materials. So only it is called as a farmer's friends and able to it is a segmented, it is a segmented and it is a bilaterally symmetrical and a triploplastic. Bilateral symmetrical means possible to cut into two equal halves only. So only it is called as a bilaterally symmetrical and body is made up of three layers, that is the ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. So only it is called as a triploplastic animals. They having the organ system grade of organizations, they having their organ system present. So up to that phylum Acinethes there is no organ system, but here only the organ system will be increases and the body is it is a segmented into many parts, that is called as a metamers, and a ring like structure, a separate ring like structure, that is called as a annuli, and it is covered by the most thin, that is called as a cuticle, and setae and paraphodia is present. Setae and paraphodia means is a locomotor organs which helpful for the animals moving from one place to the another places, and sexes are the animals may be a separate or hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means both male reproductive organ in earthworm, both male and female reproductive organs occur in the same organism, that is called as a hermaphrodite, and they having a separate male and female organism is present. Okay, the next one is called as a phylum Arthropoda. These are the examples for the phylum Arthropoda: spider, scorpion, crab, cockroach, millipedes, centipedes. These are all examples for the phylum Arthropoda. It is a animals with jointed legs. Up to that phylum Annelida able to see about the setae and parapoda only present, but in Arthropoda only the jointed legs are present. It is a jointed legs are present. It is also bilateral, symmetrical, and triploplastic. Triploplastic means what? Three layers. Ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderms are present. And coelomate animals. Coelomate animals means what? A coelom is present in the mesoderm. Uh, so only it is called as a coelom is present in the mesoderm. So only it is called as a coelom is present in the mesoderm. So only it is called as a coelomate animals, and each segments bear the jointed legs and exoskeletons. Exoskeleton means this one is called as a crab. The outer layer is called exoskeleton. It is made up of the chitins, and it is said periodically as the animal grows. So automatically the size of the animals will be increases, means it said the skeleton will be said exoskeleton will be set up or falls off, a new one is formed, that is only called as a molting. And body cavity is a hemolymph. Body cavity is the hemolymph, and the respiration is done by the gills or trachea. And what is the excretory organ means, that is Malphigian tubules or glands are present. These are the some of the examples of the phylum Arthropoda. And what is called as a centipede? Centipedes means nothing but it is 100 legs are present. but most species have only 30 pairs, only 60 legs are present. This name means 1000 legs, but most millipedes have only about a 100. So the 100 legs are present, so only it is called as a centipede. Next one is called as a phylum mollusca. The best example is the snail. It is a soft body animals. If you possible to touch the animals snail at the time of the rainy season, so the body is a very soft, while the attachments automatically the body is kept inside their cell. It mostly marine and freshwater and terrestrial. In the land also it is a present. It is a bilaterally symmetrical. It is a bilateral symmetrical, and it is a soft without segmentations. In the snail there is no segments are present as like the earthworm. And the body is divided into three parts: head, muscular foot, and visceral mass. Visceral mass means nothing but inside the air, inside the cells, the digestive gland, digestive systems are enclosed by the cells, that is called as a visceral mass. And it is covered, the entire body is covered by the air skin, that is called as a mantle. It is a calcareous cells. Calcareous cells means made up of the calcium. And the expression is gills or lines. Sometimes it may occur in the both. And sexes are separate with the larval stages during their development. Sexes are separate with the larval stage during their development. Example: garden snake and octopus. In the book they gave the more to know. The octopus is the only the animal only interpret the capable of emotions and cognitive functions, self-awareness, personality. Suppose there is no human beings means the octopus only become as the dominate in the animals in the earth form. Okay. The next one is called as a Echinodermata. The best example is the starfish. It is a free living. It also occur in the marine. It is a radial symmetrical. Radial symmetrical means you see that cut into any plane, it gives the equal parts. That is called as a radial symmetrical. Radius, this one 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 radius. That is called as a radial symmetrical. And it is a water vascular systems are present. And a unique feature is the presence of water vascular. What is a separate water vascular system? Where we saw about the water vascular system, the last session, the phylum Porifera. The last videos we discussed about the first type of the invertebrata, the phylum Porifera. It will be present, and a tube feet are present. Tube feet are present. It having the body is also covered with their calcareous. Body is also covered with their calcareous. Up to that, the invertebrata phylum will be over. Invertebrata phylum will be over. The next one is called as a phylum Hemichordata. The Hemichordata means, hemi means what? A part of them having their chordate features as well as their invertebrate non-chordate features. So only it is called as a Hemichordata. It is a bilaterally symmetrical. Bilaterally symmetrical means cut into two parts only. That is called as a bilaterally symmetrical. And coelomate animals. Coelomate animals means what? The coelomates occur in the mesoderm, so only it is called as a coelomate animals, and it having the gills but do not have notochord. Notochord present means then only it is called as a chordata. The next videos we will see about the chordata. Because of the presence of notochord, then only it is called as a chordata. But it having the features of the vertebrate, so only it is called as a hemichordata, and having the ciliary feeders. Then what is called as a ciliary feeders? Ciliary feeders means nothing but it makes the water water current which flows through their organism, makes the water to enter through their organism. While the water enter to the organism means automatically it takes the food from the water. That is called as a ciliary feeders. The ciliary muscles make the water current which enter into their organisms. So by this way it take their organism. What is the example means? Balanocloses and Sarcocloses. These are the two examples of the phylum Hemichordata. So actually these are the things. What are the things we want to know about the phylum Invertebrata? Means the silent features and the examples are very important. Whether the plant animals are what type of the symmetrical and what type of the layer, triploplastic or diploplastic, bilateral or radial symmetrical, whether the how in what way the locomotion will be occurs and what way the excretion and which organs are helpful for the excretion. These are the things are very important you want to keep in your. So we want to must know the examples. If you know the examples and know about the feature means automatically we are able to write the remaining silent features. Up to that phylum invertebrata will be over. Again and again I will give only the less portions because we want to thorough with that. So only I will give only the less portions. Day by day I will increase the page number of the book. Okay, it is a starting stage. So only I will give the minimum for our by headings. Thank you children. Read well.